Hello, everyone. I'm Dustin Gallegos, CEO of Chameleon, a consulting group specialized in designing, building, and integrating Gen AI solutions into enterprises. Creating production-ready LLM applications is not easy, especially when compared to traditional software lifecycle management practices. That's why today, we're talking about LangSmith, a platform that can help us through every step of LLM application development. So, first, what is LangSmith? LangSmith is a tool developed by LangChain that helps solve the tricky parts of building apps with large language models, like making sure they're reliable and understand and talk like humans. It helps developers check for errors, test things out, and keep an eye on how well their apps are doing, making the whole process from start to finish simple. Plus, it works with any LLM framework, which is super handy. One of the best things about LangSmith is how it lets you debug and test your apps. You can actually see the data flowing through the different LLM layers to spot where issues might pop up. It also has ways to check if your app is performing well against quality standards, which is important for making sure your AI stays accurate and responsive. In order to check this and other features, we will get starting with a small demo. Okay, let's dive into some debugging and testing with LangSmith. So, first up, this window here is where you'll see all your cool projects. The run count, that's just the total number of prompts you've tested. The error rate, that's how many times things went sideways in percent. Then, we've got the percentage of successful runs. That's always a win. You can also check out how many tokens you've used up and what that's going to cost you. Now, about the P50 latency, that's the middle ground. Half the runs are faster, half are slower. On the flip side, the P99 latency, well, 99% of runs are quicker and only 1% are dragging their feet. Let's hop into a project and see what's inside. In the main window, there's a filter menu which you can use to filter your results. You will also see a list of your root runs, LLM calls, and all runs sorted by when they happened. You can peek at the input value, which is your prompt waiting to be checked out. The output column, that's where you'll find the LLM's response. If pick a run, you'll get the full run trace, step by step on token use and latency. Plus, you can view the input and output in a much cleaner format. Oh, and for those pesky debugging moments, you can filter runs by errors. Super handy for spotting what's tripping things up. But LangSmith doesn't just help with the tech side. It also has evaluation tools that give you a detailed look at how effective your app really is. This includes tracing capabilities, testing data sets, and special evaluators that can provide automated feedback. Now, here's the really cool part. LangSmith works seamlessly with LangChain. This makes it much easier to develop LLM apps from start to finish. You can prototype new ideas, test them out, and get production-ready solutions all in one place. You can totally whip up your own scripts if you're feeling creative. To test out your agent or LLM app with LangSmith's built-in evaluators, like checking for correctness and how well it gets the context. You'll get to see those P50 and P99 latency values, along with the total run count and error rate. Just remember, to do these kind of tests, you've got to make and upload your own data set to the platform. If we go inside any batch run section, you will see the input and output, plus the full response complete with scores based on the evaluator you picked. And last but not least, you can compare different batch runs that use the same data set. Cool, right? Deploying and monitoring your apps is possible too. LangSmith can turn LLM apps into APIs and give you live performance tracking, so you can quickly fix problems and keep making improvements based on real user data. When using LangSmith for constant monitoring of your LLM app or agent, you can access metrics going from trace and LLM call count to latency, token consumption, costs, and streaming rates. Thank you for tuning into the Chameleon Gen AI Talks. Remember that the full post on this and other Gen AI research is available on our blog, YouTube channel, and GitHub repo. If your enterprise is planning to integrate Gen AI into its operations, products, or services, you can reach out to us at chameleon.tech.